Hello and welcome back to Redirecting. I have a different story that I'm going to be sharing today. This one was so amazing and incredible to me that I felt that I had to bring this story out on this channel. And I hope that many others will see this because what this guy is doing is incredible. As a matter of fact, I believe that because of what he is doing and what he has invented, he's going to need some protection. I'm going to go ahead and roll the video clip and then I'll be right back and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Clean drinking water, a natural resource we often take for granted near the Great Lakes. But Moses West knows a water crisis is quietly growing.
Everybody knows we're running out of water.
A problem the retired ranger spent the past 4 years working to eliminate.
All the water that we need it exists right here in the air.
He believed so strongly in that idea. In 2015, West invented an atmospheric water generator, or AWG, a machine that takes in air and turns it into drinking water.
We're at the place now, I think, making 50, 100, 200, 250,000, a million gallons of water at an incredibly low energy consumption. I think cheaper than groundwater by far. Cheaper than desalination.
So far, 12 of these AWGs exist. West planted them in 3 areas, including the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, and Flint, Michigan.
I need to engage with the people here, and I need to show them what I...
Now, as you've seen, this man has created a machine that literally converts air into water. Kind of reminds me of condensation a little bit, but he's taken it to a whole new level. He's created a machine that actually produces this water. And you're able to fill up jugs and jugs and jugs and gallons and gallons and gallons of water. Now, he's made quite a few of them. I believe they said in Flint and Bahamas and other regions where there is a water crisis. As a matter of fact, the whole world is having a water crisis. And some of you wouldn't know it because you're so used to going to just turn the faucet on and just believing that it's always going to be there. This man's invention is so incredible. I've never seen or heard anything like it. Now, let me take that back. I did see something a long time ago where these people in India was using a system of condensation, but it wasn't a machine. They were just taking drips of water that was created by cold and hot air meeting, and it would create these drips of water, and it provided gallons and gallons and gallons of water. So it's a little different, but yet the same. He's using a machine that is able to produce it faster. And so this invention, I have a feeling, is going to really take wings and fly. And I hope that it flies in the right direction and that it doesn't leave his hands. You know, we are living in a world where historically we've seen precedents set of how a person such as this will create something and the powers that be don't like it, then all of a sudden either it vanishes or they vanish, the person, the inventor, or something like that. This is why I said this man is going to need much prayer because his invention is just incredible. I don't even have the words to describe it. In my opinion, incredible is not enough. What this machine is doing is so revolutionary. I am sure that the people of Flint are benefiting greatly from this. I don't know how much they've been able to get to the people of Flint, but if this machine is anything like what the video has shown, then that is the solving of the Flint water crisis. I mean, I'm looking at this machine and it's almost unbelievable. In a world where so much is happening and you're hearing so much news go across the airways, it's almost unbelievable. I'm like pinching myself. Is this real? Did this man invent something that literally, in my opinion, solved the Flint water crisis? Not just Flint, other areas of the world where they literally have droughts all of the time. This thing should be mass produced, and this man needs to be rich and protected. He probably is rich already in order to afford to do something like this, but I do believe that he needs protection because we're living in a world where we are surrounded by reprobates, people who are not fair, people who will stop at nothing to smash others while rising to the top themselves. I don't even have to name names or anything. I don't have to name colors or races or anything. We know, everybody knows. If you don't know by now, I don't know what planet you're living on, but I hope and pray that this man's invention will save a lot of lives and quite possibly lower a lot of bills. Because, and also, imagine if he had it on a smaller scale. A smaller scale. If he had something like this on a smaller scale, because those machines that you saw in the video are quite large. But imagine if he had one that was for a household, that was maybe the size of a whole house generator. That would be awesome. That would be incredible. But I'm looking forward to seeing where this all goes, where it all ends up. I hope that it stays in the right hands, or if he does decide to sell the idea, I hope he does very well, and that the powers that be or whoever would purchase the idea wouldn't use it as an occasion to just take advantage of people more. You know how he's trying to solve problems with it, but when you have reprobate devils, they don't care about solving problems. All they care about is the bottom line. And with that, family, I will say shalom. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.